Is it really worth getting a 10-year-old German vehicle? Today I'll be giving you guys a full in-depth review of my 2015 Audi A3. I'll be sharing everything from the way it drives, the way it looks, its features and practicality, everything that you need to consider before making this purchase. Make sure you stay until the end of the video because I'll also be sharing my personal experience with this 10-year-old German vehicle. Now, my name is Shilohcarz. Welcome to the page. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into this video. So let's just start this video off with the most important thing, which is your money. How much will it cost you? I would suggest you set aside $4,000 to $8,000. You can purchase these vehicles for around $5,000, but make sure you set aside $1,000 in unexpected repairs and costs. The counterparts to this German vehicle, to this 10-year-old Audi A3, would be the F30, the E90, the W204, even the W205 in some cases, the A-Class, a VW Jetta, and another Audi, the A4 as well, of the same year. I lean towards this specific A3 model because it seems to be better on fuel, so I know I'll be doing better. I already average 30 miles per gallon when I'm driving conservatively every day on my way to school, my commute to school, and I use about $100 every month in gas, $100 in insurance. There are many unexpected repairs and many unexpected costs that you may encounter. I've had to do a lot of major repairs to this car, like the thermostat, the water pump, oil changes, the tires, about $450. The sunroof doesn't work anymore. The headlights are starting to fall. But these are all things that you start to encounter when a vehicle is getting to this age and this mileage. So that's something you should be aware about and something you should consider. The most important thing I would say is looking at the dash. If your dashboard does not have any check engine lights, if the dashboard of a 10-year-old German vehicle does not have any lights on the dash, then you should be worried, because typically things like sensors and electronics just tend to go wrong. Especially in these Audis, these VWs, you should see an EPC light, which means that the car will literally lose acceleration, it will lose power, sometimes it will get into limp mode. It's just what they do at this mileage, at this age. Sometimes a bad spark plug may occur. So unless and if the previous owner has all the history on the maintenance of the car, then you shouldn't trust a clear dashboard. I would rather you purchase a vehicle with lights on it, knowing that, okay, it's got a check engine light because of an ABS sensor, than get one without any lights on the dash, because as soon as you drive it off that parking lot, your dashboard will literally look like a Christmas tree. With regards to reliability, I would say that these German cars are in the middle of reliable and not reliable, because if you treat them well and you do what you're supposed to do, yes, they'll last you a little bit longer, but those expenses that come when you do need to make those repairs and those expenses that come when you do need to do that maintenance can be a little bit more costly. Added to that, you're already pouring 93, which is the premium gas, so it's already more expensive, and your insurance will be slightly higher than someone who will be driving a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla. So how does this car drive? Personally, I like the way it drives. It pulls strong, it's got a turbo, so when you're on the highway and you need to execute an overtake, it will still give you that power that you need. Now, the one thing I will say before I merge onto this road, before I make this right turn, is whilst I'm looking out the right side, there's this huge B pillar, and it's even worse if there's a passenger sitting in this passenger seat, because this B pillar, their big head, this backrest, and that C pillar, and the last seat in the back, the headrest, they all make this huge one big block right where the camera is, and it makes it very impossible to see out this right side. It makes a huge blind spot. It's not the fastest car in the world. Yes, it's a small 4-cylinder, but I think that turbo is enough to give you a little bit of excitement if you're looking for a little bit of speed at that budget of $5,000. I would say if you're more into tuning, you should probably be looking at the F30 because these BMWs one USB and they're already going crazy. That's just the way they are. They're built different as compared to the Audis and the Mercedes, which is even harder to make those aftermarket tunes. Let's talk about the features and practicality of this Audi A3. If we're looking at the boot or the trunk, it's relatively small. You can fit about one big suitcase, two small suitcases, and a backpack. The one thing I really do like is the way the back seats fold down in a 60-40 split. So if you have something extra long like a surfboard or anything that you may have that's extra long, then you can fit it comfortably. It'll protrude into the cabin of the car. That's something that's really nice that other cars may not have, especially in this category of 10-year-old German vehicles. When we're looking at the back seats, this is my normal driving position, so whoever sat behind me might not have the best time. I think you can fit 2 people comfortably for a short duration. 3 people, I might be pushing it because it's a very small car. And this is considering that I'm not the tallest of people. So if this is my normal driving position, then good luck to whoever's going to be sitting behind me. When we come to the front and we're looking at the features of the car and the layout of the display, I would say it's more to the minimalistic side, but they still kept the very important things accessible, like volume buttons and AC, unlike a Tesla where you would have to go into the infotainment and access those things. I really do like the fact that I can lower this screen and focus on my driving without getting distracted. I like the position of the screen as well because I don't have to take my eyes off the road. I don't have to look down to look at the infotainment or any GPS. It's still easy access up there. When I'm looking at the heated seats and the AC, personally, I don't care about things like dual climate and all those other additional features, adaptive cruise control. I'm a driver's driver and this car caters to my needs. And if I do have any passengers, if I'm feeling hot, then everyone in the car is feeling hot with me. I'm gonna turn on the AC, and for the most part, I drive on my own. I'm a bachelor, I'm a student, that's just what I do. So good luck to any of my passengers who will be in my car with me. But it's up to you at the end of the day if you really care about those little things. For me personally, they are not deal breakers. When we're looking at the design of this car, the exterior, I really think that for a 10-year-old car, Audi did a good job. This car has aged, not like fine wine, but it's aged quite well. It still looks nice, it still looks modern, it still looks slick. Audi has done one thing that I admire about them, and that's pioneering the lights, especially with the way those LEDs look. Even in the night when you unlock the car, they always have this cool animation about them, which is something that I really like about these Audis. Now, for the most important question, is it really worth getting a 10-year-old German vehicle in 2026, specifically this 2015 Audi A3? My short answer is no. Unless and if you can put down that $4,000 and set aside at least $1,000 in unexpected costs and repairs, then you can get the vehicle. But if you really do want the vehicle and you do not have that $1,000 set aside for those expenses and maintenance, I would suggest you start to learn more DIY things that you can do for yourself and be a little bit more mechanically inclined. Then you can get the car, but you must sell the car as soon as you get it. Have it for at most 1 month, but that's if you really want to get that little taste of luxury and that little taste of speed. My personal experience with this Audi A3, it's been a love and hate relationship. I've used more money on this car than I anticipated, and ultimately it's been more of a bad financial decision, and this is coming from a 20-year-old. So to all you bachelors, to all you students who are considering these German vehicles, these 10-year-old German vehicles, that is something you should maybe think about. And I'm saying this from personal experience. I'm saying this from genuinely driving this car for the last few months parts and having to deal with certain specific things. Once one thing starts to go wrong, a lot of small things start to go wrong, and those costs accumulate over time. Now, before I end this video, I want you guys to tell me if there's anything I didn't mention in the video. Make sure you leave it in the comment section. I will respond. If there's anything or any improvements that you think can be made to these videos, I also do encourage that constructive criticism, and I will improve on that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you share, make sure you like the video, and consider subscribing. This really encourages me to keep making more videos. If there are any cars you want to see on this page, if there are any cars you want to see reviewed, make sure you also subscribe and you follow my Instagram for more updates and more video and full review drops in the future. My name is Shilohcarz. Make sure you subscribe once again, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.